Good morning, 9:38 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Wednesday, November 23rd, 2022. I'm T+Xrp Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So if you're new, I welcome you. If you're old, I appreciate you. All the members of Tom's Army, more than 15,100 subscribers of the channel. I can't thank you enough. The, 11 or 1,200 people that watched the video last night and the over 140 likes, I really appreciate that, as you're helping me put the stuff through the analytics easier. I need you to comment, I need you to like, and I need you to share this far and wide so that more people can watch me and not the jabronis that they currently watch. Nobody wants all the FUD. Now, I always like showing some hope with XRP. So let's read something that may be somewhat of a FUD article, but something that puts it in perspective of where I would like to think XRP is going one day, but I personally believe is going to happen with Bitcoin and the flip-flop. So after we get done with this, we're going to go into the XRP chart, but also the XLM and DGB chart will be on deck this morning. As I've done the intro, whenever you hear the T-Speaker intro instead of the XRP Future Millionaire intro, that means we're doing all three tokens, FYI. If I do an intro like that, we do XRP, XLM, DGB guaranteed. If I just do the XRP Future Millionaire intro, it might be XRP and Bitcoin. But those other three are always done, XRP, XLM, DGB, when I do an intro like that. So XRP is the future. Might become the next Bitcoin by 2030. And I'll take this for what it's worth. It's nice reading stuff that might agree with what we're talking about. So based on the crypto market's recent shenanigans, Ripple is dominating the market. The XRP price has been on the rise recently. Much of the increase can be attributed to the investors' positive reaction to the speculation that Ripple might actually file a lawsuit against SEC. Even though the crypto has fallen from the previous hype due to ongoing legal debacle. That's correct. Ripple might actually file a lawsuit against the SEC. That is not off the table. Its current price performance clearly defines that XRP is the future. It is needless to mention that the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit has worked significant wonders for the token. And based on the current market sentiments, experts believe that Ripple's performance might even overtake the rapid growing of major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. In fact, despite its ongoing legal complexities and facing a vague future, the crypto has managed to reign among the top cryptocurrencies in the market and uses a significant investment for 2023. How did the Ripple lawsuit aid its price performance? Over the past couple of years, Ripple has been trying to protect itself against the SEC. The regulatory body basically accused XRP of presenting unregistered sale of securities. It wanted to regulate Ripple as a security asset. The SEC's approach to enforcing crypto regulations via legal pursuits has been condemned by several financial and blockchain leaders. Several crypto and fintech giants like Coinbase have stepped forward to support Ripple in its defense against the SEC. This step to garner more support has been one of the major triggers that enabled XRP to soar amid some of the most volatile times in the crypto market. Nearly 16 to 18 crypto and blockchain entities have filed amicus curiae briefs to support XRP's case against the SEC. Earlier, the token was delisted from several exchanges as a result of the lawsuit, but now thousands of investors are on the waiting list across several major crypto exchanges to invest in it in the future. Investor sentiment are critical in the crypto market since it is the primary factor that majorly impacts the performance of the crypto. In the upcoming months, analysts have predicted an incoming rally for the token and claim that it is safe to say that XRP is the future. Can XRP become the next Bitcoin by 2030? A handful of crypto experts predict that XRP's potential to reach $10 has not been diminished due to this lawsuit. In fact, some of them believe that Ripple will experience the same rate of adoption and industrial gain if compared with the gold standard of crypto. And I believe it can be the gold standard of crypto. Not the new gold standard, like holding a bar of gold, but the gold standard in crypto for the fact that it's being backed and balanced at a 1-to-1 ratio by gold with the digital flip. Look it up. Bitcoin and the largest altcoin in the market, Ethereum, the current processing speed of Ripple transactions is affordable. Its affordable fees and Ripple's growing list of partnerships with major global brands, despite ongoing circumstances, clearly point towards the fact that there will be more investors with respect to Bitcoin or Ethereum. However, under bearish market conditions, investors constantly change their sentiments. The mainstream economic and financial conflicts are also not favoring the declining status of cryptocurrencies. Besides, investors are already losing massive amounts of money, which is why they are reserving their finances and avoiding investments over riskier assets. XRP has definitely gained the trust of many financial institutions and investors. However, it could take more time for XRP to actually provide a reliable and stable investment future to the investors. In conclusion, in a nutshell, if you're looking for an affordable cryptocurrency to invest in, XRP might be a good option. However, if things go south for the crypto in the court, XRP investors should be ready to take a massive blow to their monetary funds. Either way, they should always focus on the market sentiments, the changing tides in the market speak a lot about how a crypto is going to perform in the future, and the same goes for XRP. So hopefully that helped give you a little perspective and, along the lines of thinking. I think XRP can be the next Bitcoin. I think it's going to be not a digital gold, but like it said, the gold standard of crypto. So you're back at 1-to-1 with gold. We'll see what happens. So the futures market, or the futures as a whole, we're up 54.93 up to 34,153. But as you can see, the futures is down about 75 points from the top, so we shall see. The DXY is down 0.29%, or 31 cents, to 106.838. We're having a reconsolidation here in the daily. As you can see, the daily looks terrible. So if you're basing it on the daily, we have a much farther drop to go. And we're going to see if this initiated the drop, because we've reversed back down on all these time frames. And now even in the 3-hour, we've come back down. So now we're going to see 106.20 becomes a critical support. If we lose that, look out below. And then we've got the total crypto market cap up 1.95% to 778 billion. As we talked about yesterday, bounced off the downtrending support. And now it appears right now, at least even in the 4-hour time frame, that we've gotten on top of the 20-day. Now we're going to make a run up. We could possibly make it up to 854 billion, but we've got to get above 795 billion. I talked about it yesterday. If we don't get above that, this rally is not going to be very sustainable. Gold and silver slightly up. The gold-silver ratio has come down just a little bit. Still great value. PBR is down to $10 after over 10% drop yesterday. I'm actually looking for a bigger drop here. I'm looking for my $8.91 target. I know a lot of people think it's crazy, but I think it can hit. And you got to be a little crazy to do what I do. And then XRP we'll start with here. XRP is down 0.51%. Bitcoin's up 1.49% to 16,438. XLM's up 0.49% to 0.873. And DGB's up 5.52% this morning to 0.0070. So let's just start with XRP. XRP looks to be holding the 20-day and the 4-hour time frame. Right now, you're looking to hold 36.96, and this is nothing more than a typical pull down after a little bit of a pump. We held the downtrending support at 35 cents, which is that descending triangle. We do have a lower one at 34.8 if we look at the much wider pattern, but in the short term, this is what we're looking at, and right now we're being squeezed between the 36.5 area approximately, or the 35 cents, which we held. The 35 cents, and then we're going to see if we can come back up to 42.7. That's what we're looking at. But the main thing with XRP is we've got to get back above 40 cents. If we can't get above 40 cents, this rally is going to stop very quickly. This is a bearish continuation pattern, and it does not look great, folks. So even if it does start breaking up, we're going to need some volume, and we haven't got dick for volume. So more than likely, even if we got up here to the close to this 43 cents, we're going to get rejected. So that's what I'm looking at for XRP. For XLM this morning, I mean, if you look at this just like XRP and you draw these out and you overextend them, it looks exactly like XRP, this overextension. I call them the inside out wedge after you break down or break up out of a pattern. This is the overextension area. Right now, your downtrending support ends up being 8.4. Your top trending, uptrending resistance ends up being 9.1. And then if you break 8.24, that's when you can instigate much bigger drops. And if we go to my other XLM chart, you can see where that much bigger drop would be. So you've seen the initial chart where 8.2 we have to hold. If we lose 8.2, we come down to 7.7 initially. So that's what you should be looking at for XRP and XLM. And then DGB, which is making a little bit of a move today, up now 4.7%. This is what happens. It broke out of the bear flag very clearly. We've been talking about this. And now our biggest run right now is, can we get back up here and try to retest with the 008? It's possible if the market sentiment looks good enough, but we have to hold now at 0068. So it's likely we're going to come back down and retest that. In the 30-minute time frame, It's doing exactly what it needs to. We had a little cup and handle that as of right now we're breaking past down. So we're going to see, and just like with the rest of them, this is an overextended pattern, and it's been for quite some time. And now these patterns are starting to overextend. And this is completely normal. So for DGB, this is, we're looking at, do we come all the way back down here? Or can we get a grasp on the 20-day? Well, we're already back below 0.007. So as of right now, or we're below the 0.072, I should say. Right now, we're below that hold point, and we're going to work our best to try to hold it for DGB. So I'd pay attention to everything I just told you for those three. And then Bitcoin. We're right up to the top of the descending triangle, or the falling channel area, but the descending triangle for sure. And if you look at it like this, we tried to come up. We have the extension area at 16,742, but right now, we've got to get over 16,568 and hold it, and ultimately get over 16,734 to try to return to the upfront instead of the downturn on this bearish continuation. We'll put this up here just in case it does get rejected there, and then it puts us right next to the 11,493. So this is what we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. That's as clear as I can make it for XRP, XLM, DGB, and Bitcoin. And right now, if you look at the uptrending support, Bitcoin needs to hold 16,350 approximately, or it takes the risk of falling through and having to come all the way back down here to 15,300. That's the circumstance this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing more, nothing less. Hit that motherfucking like button. I'd appreciate the support. If you don't want to hear all the bullshitters and con artists and spam artists, you'll come watch me. You'll join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month, and you will show me that extra support. I appreciate all the support. The last video had 1,100 views and 165 likes from last night, which I'm kind of surprised about because I put the video, it was about 9 o'clock last night, so I do appreciate it, everybody. If you want to join Tom's Army or get more content, get to the Telegram. Join Tom's Army. Just hit more in the video description below. And you can join Tom's Army, get the exclusive Telegram. I think it's the right place to be. We have 241 of the like-minded people, and I give that for free for showing the support. We have a Freedom Fighters group. We have a precious metals group. We have a leverage trading group as well, and that's free for all. If you're part of Tom's Army, that is, because we have to keep the spam out. You can join me on MEXC, where there is futures trading up to 200x. You do not need a VPN for the USA, and there's no spot fees or KYC needed. You can donate XRP, Cash App, or Venmo. And then you can also join me on BitGet, where I currently trade as well. I have 1,300 in the futures. But in the USA, it's making it a little difficult. They said that they're switching that rule, so hopefully the USA will be back on par. They said that that's not going to maintain. But as of right now, I had to find MEXC because it's the next best alternative, and I have a lot of trust in it and faith. And then UPHOLD is where I keep my 3,500 liquid. It's just the spot fees are high, so I find places like BitGet and MEXC that I can trust that has no spot fees. Hashtag the FUD stops here, period. And in the comments, if you're still watching, type Santa. Type Santa in the comments below.